Good afternoon, everybody. Today's presentation has been pre-recorded, but if you do have any questions, please post them onto the Facebook page and I will answer them later. Thank you. Hello, everybody. Nice to see you again. Thanks for joining us today. Today we're going to make chicken sausages with saffron apples. Now, this recipe is a 16th century recipe, so it's slightly later than our normal period of food that we usually make. But there's very few sausage recipes for the 15th century and for the 14th century. They were still made because we can see them in manuscript images. But the recipes just weren't written down. Now, they were sometimes called puddings as well, and there is a recipe written down for about 1450 for a black pudding type sausage. But we're going to have a go at making these chicken sausages today. So Lexi's going to add all the ingredients to the bowl for me. So what I'd like you to do is we've got some herbs and spices here that we need to grind. So we've got the pestle and mortar here, which Lexi's going to work for me. And this is caraway seeds. So we're going to put those in first. Caraway seeds and lavender. That's just half a teaspoon of lavender, so just a little bit. Now, Lexi's going to crush those. So it's not mixing them, it's just grinding them. No, carefully, so you don't want to lose any. You just need to work them so they're going to be ground down. Now, I'm going to work on the chicken, so I'm just going to put the chicken on the table here. Let's get rid of this bowl off my hand.
Why do you need to wash your hands?
Because I've just been handling the chicken and we want to have clean hands. I don't want wet hands while I'm working with the knife. Now for this we need to chop the chicken quite finely to stuff into the sausage cases. So I'm going to start mashing these up, chopping these up. Now we just turn it over. We need to get this chopped nice and small. So just keep going, it'll take quite a while to do. I'll move that to the front of the table a little bit. Move over a little bit, there we go, and then everybody can see what you're doing.
They can't see a thing.
Well, I'm going to go for a minute then. Make sure we don't lose any of our chicken because we don't want to waste any.
It's quite red.
It's quite red.
It's a good one. This isn't doing it.
It's doing it. That's doing really well. Okay, so that's our chicken chopped nice and finely. So just scrape the rest of that off there. So just put those out of the way. Now we're going to start by putting our chicken into the bowl here.
All of that wet chicken.
All of that wet chicken, yeah.
We're using one of these and a little bowl, and then we're just.
It's called a pestle and mortar. That's it. You're grinding them up as small as you can, because we want that flavour to come right through all the meats. Slowly, slowly, slowly. It's about grinding it. Look. So pushing down, pushing down, pushing down. That's really good. Well done, Lexi. Keep going just a little bit longer. We're nearly there. We have the chopping board. Now, next we're going to add some almonds. So we've got just some slithered almonds here. So So we're just going to chop these up a little bit finer.
Is it done?
No, keep going. So everything needs to be as fine as we can make it. Not quite to a powder, but nicely fine. Everything needs to be nicely finely chopped.
Okay.
You're doing a great job.
This is quite hard. Why isn't there any questions coming up?
This is not like normal. We're not doing it live today. We're just recording it, ready for tomorrow.
Oh, so then.
Okay, so that's the almonds nicely chopped up. They're quite fine there. So we're going to add those to our bowl.
Are these done? Is this done?
Yep, I think that's done very nicely now.
Can I tip it into the bowl?
So we can tip that into our bowl. Yep. That's it. Well done. And I'm going to tip the almonds into the bowl as well.
So I start.
Okay,
Shall I
that's
put
that.
the egg in it?
Now, if you can crack the egg into the bowl and give it a little bit of a whisk, please, while I chop the walnuts. So that's 1.25 ounces of walnuts as well. So again, we're just going to chop these up nice and finely. We want those flavours to get right through all that the chicken that we've got in the bowl.
It looks like there's a little piece of.
That's okay.
In it.
No, I don't think that is. It's not eggshell.
Where should I put the eggshell?
On the fire. Pop our pan on because we want that to get nice and hot. I've just put a little bit of oil in the pan ready to cook. Now, usually if you were going to eat the sausages straight away, you'd cook them nude, so that would be without the skin. So you just shape them into a sausage shape, and you would boil them to start with, and then you would fry them. But today I'm going to put them in the skins just to demonstrate how they would have gone in the skins as well. Now, if they were in the skins, normally they'd be put up to smoke for use during the winter or for future use. That's it. Well done, Lexi.
Is this good? Is this done?
Yeah.
Is that the egg done?
That's the egg done, yes.
Should I tip it in the bowl?
You can tip that in the bowl.
Should I wash this bit?
You can wash that, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's all. Now, we've got recipes right up until the beginning of the 14th century for sausages, but then, as I say, nothing until the 16th century, apart from the odd one for sort of a black pudding.
Egg in?
That's it, pour the egg in.
Now I tip the whole bowl in. Oh, there's a...
That's it, put it all in.
That's it? That. What shall I put in next? The honey? Do you need the
No, the honey doesn't go in this. The honey is for the apples. We're going to get the apples on the go in a minute. It just gets the
apple.
right
I guess
into this bowl. Lexi, could you put me half a teaspoon of cinnamon? Cinnamon. That's it. Just one small spoonful of cinnamon.
So like a whole spoon.
Yeah, just a whole one of those.
That much?
Not, take a little bit off the top of that.
Can you hold?
That's it. That should do. So it's that over. Okay, that's fine. And we need some salt and black pepper. So the same salt. So it's 2 of those of salt. Now, while Lexi's doing that, I'm just going to do. We've got this piece of horn here, which has been hollowed out and the end cut off, so it's ready for using to stuff the sausages. Now, I'm just going to put a little bit of oil on the outside of this because we need the sausage casings to slide on nice and easily. So we're just going to take the sausage casing out here. Now, all sorts we use for the sausage casing. There is evidence of swans' necks, goose necks, as well as animal intestines for stuffing the sausages. So we're just going to get that.
I just needed a teeny bit
on there. That's going to slide on there nicely, I think. We've got that little bit of oil on there.
Wait, what do you need next again? That's what it looks like. It's so big.
It's so big. We've got a twist in that now.
The last time I didn't like it.
Get this on.
What do you need again?
What have you put in there?
So I put salt and the cinnamon in. What else do I need to put in?
Salt, pepper. Did you put pepper in?
No.
A bit of pepper then, please.
Pepper. There you go. Pepper is a bit spicy. I don't like it.
A bit of a job getting this on today.
How many
To go one
spoons?
way.
How many spoons, Nana? How many spoons do I need for this?
Just one, please. Just 1 spoon of pepper.
There we go. Is that good?
Yeah, don't put all of that in. Just tip about half of that in. A little bit more. That's lovely because that pepper's quite a strong one.
Yeah, and it's quite spicy.
Okay. And that should do us for now. So I'm just going to cut that piece of the rest of that off. And let's put that in over there out of the way for now. Come back to there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tie a knot in the end of the sausage skin because we don't want it to lose it all out at the end.
Yeah, otherwise that would be very terrible.
Oops. I can tie it in a knot. Could you get me a big spoon, please, Lexi?
Did you just hear the eagle? Red kite.
Red kite. Can you get me a spoon out of the box, please?
What spoon do you need?
Okay. So now I've got all the skin on there ready to go. So I'm just going to wash my hands. I think I want that, please.
This one?
Yeah, that's the one. Thank you. Right, now we need to mix all of our ingredients together. Now we've got to make sure these are really thoroughly mixed in because we want all those nice flavours to be mixed in together. So, and all that egg will bind that together.
So wash
Get those
this up and
spices
put
through
all
there.
that in the water. I'll wash this bowl up in the water.
So just mixing all of that in there together. Now sausages as well, they were usually done in one long length. You see them in the manuscripts hanging up where they're probably around about 18 inches long. They're hanging over hanging over a beam or on a hook. Now what I'm going to do today, I'm going to make short sausages. So I'll do one long length and then I'll shorten them to cook. Because by the 16th century and the 17th century, they had shorter sausages. Normally they'd cook one long one and then just chop it up into pieces. Now, could you just put me a little bit of water in there, please, out of that jug? It's here, sweetheart, this jug. Just tip a little bit of water in there, please.
Is it hot?
No.
Cold.
Okay, so there we go. So yeah, there you can see a picture of the sausages. Now that's a 13th century image of the sausages hanging over
A little bit
over
more?
a beam. That's fine. That's fine. Now we're going to start stuffing our sausages. Now I've got a little bit of water here, so you want wet hands because you don't want the meat sticking to your fingers. So we're just going to literally push it down into the horn there.
Can I try?
As you can see, that's going in there already.
Can I try?
No, sweetheart. Nana just do this. Just push that.
I was going to try to put it in and stuff because I just got
So
my
a little
hand
bit.
Just got my hand on.
So as you can see, we're just pushing that out into that sausage skin there. We're gradually feeding the skin off of the horn as we fill it up. Let me do this, please. So we're just pushing that down.
Can I do
Put
all
a little bit
that?
of air in there.
big they would usually just have it.
Just ease a little bit more of the skin off the one there. Not too much to come off at a time.
Otherwise, it'll just all come off at the same time.
That's it. So we just keep pushing that down, pushing that out.
Through this end.
Right, I'm just going to leave that just for 1 second. Let's see, you can do another job for me. Right, what I'd like you to do with this, just put that one on there to heat up. Just going to add a little bit of fire back underneath there. Oh, it seems to have gone out a little bit quick.
What do you want?
Right, what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to take the apples and put them into that pan, please. Take them out of the water and just pop them into that pan very carefully, please.
I'll just drop them in, right?
Yeah. Don't pour the water in, just the apples.
I'll put them there.
Not that one. Yeah, no, the other pan. Wrong pan. Okay. Yeah. Into that one. Put them into that pan for me.
It's quite hot on that fire.
It is. You just be careful with the fire, please. Okay, there's some more images there you can see of the top left one there of the long sausage are being made there. So there's all different images there. This the top left. Mind the fire, please, Lexi. The top left is the intestines being taken out, ready for stuffing. Right, this is burst now.
Shall I take all this water into this?
No, just yeah, okay. Okay. This is burst, unfortunately. So I'm just gonna.
It's coming out.
Yes, I know it's burst open at that end. So I'm just going to finish filling this bit up, and then we'll get these on to cook.
And then I'll feel tight to knock that up.
No, I won't try to knock that wig up again. That's a little bit more on this end, and then we'll pop that in the pan. There we go. Right. So we're just going to get this nicely even. So there we go. There we have our sausage ready to go in the pan. Now I'm going to put this whole sausage in whole. Sticky, isn't it? I'm just going to pop that straight into the hot oil there.
But it's not going to be cooked like that.
Right, let's just wash my hands.
That will be turning white.
Okay, let's just put this to one side for a minute. And the next thing we're going to do is make these apples. So we've got the apples in their pan already. Let's just put in there for me. Now to that, right? Could you take the leaves off of those stalks, please? Now to this, we're going to add some honey. So that's a teaspoon of honey. We can pop those over the apple as well.
What are these called again?
That's mint leaves.
These are mint leaves.
So that's our honey going in there. Now this is going to make a nice syrup. To that, we're going to add some sugar as well. We want that nice syrup. And the other thing we're going to add is a pinch of saffron and coriander. So a little bit of. So we only want a pinch, so we're going to do about a quarter of a teaspoon. So half of my little spoon there, and the saffron, which will give it that lovely golden colour. So just a little bit, not too much.
Smell this because it smells.
The mint smells lovely, does it? Yeah.
Yeah. It's a shame you can't smell it because it's very beautiful smell.
Okay. So now what we're going to do, Lexi's taking the leaves off the stalks of
Almost all
the
of
mint.
them.
So I'm just going to help out a little bit now.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you, Nan.
Last couple. What have we done with the stalks? You put it back in there, did you? Uh-oh, got the stalk in there. Right. Let's have a look at this sausage.
Where do you want me to
Nicely
put the
there.
stalks then?
I'm going to turn that over in the
Where
pan
do you
there.
want me to put the stalks?
They can go on quiet. Right, I'm going to put into the apples now. I'm going to add the mint leaves as well. So we're not chopping this up because we want the leaves to stay fairly whole, so we should take them out afterwards. So we're just going to get this cooking in here and just get that stirring up a little bit. I probably could do with a slightly hotter fire here, but those apples will cook through. Okay, that sausage is cooking. It's going to take quite a while to cook that sausage because it's quite a fat sausage. So we'll leave that to cook for about sort of 10 or 15 minutes.
And the skin is
And I'll just keep turning it over as it cooks. And then the apples should be ready as well by about 10 minutes. And we'll serve them up on the plate. So look back later for a picture of the finished dish. Thank you for watching today. I look forward to seeing you live next time. Bye for now.
Bye, I'm eating the honey.